You are a very positive force for female representation in comics. You put shorts on Supergirl, and I remember a very big portion of the fanboy community was not happy about that back then.
You know that's going to be on my tombstone, right?
You put shorts on Supergirl.
I put shorts on Supergirl. That's gonna be on my grave. You know what? I don't have a problem with that at all. I don't want to. I don't want to claim being like a positive force or anything like that. I just did what I thought was logical for the character, what I felt like, that's basically what it came down to. Sterling and I wanted to do something that felt natural as much as you can with a superhero title. And, I wanted Kara to feel real. I wanted her to react like a teenage girl, I don't know if part of that was, growing up with as many women as I did, or or having as many women in my life on a regular basis as I have. But there was definitely a big influence on both Supergirl and on Molly.
Yeah. I mean, of course Supergirl would wear shorts.
It's funny because I had actually come up with an idea for a story, and I never pitched it, but it was something that I thought would be really interesting to tackle. And at that point, like, DC just didn't want to draw that much attention to it anymore.
Okay.
But I come up with this idea for a story, and the basic idea for the story was that there was these two guys who were running around Metropolis with cameras, with the cameras with telephone lenses on it, and they had started a website called supergirlupshots.com.
Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah. So the story was going to be Kara, like, tracking these guys down, like, not as Supergirl, but as Kara, is like, what are you doing? Can't you see what you're doing is wrong? It's like, well, if she didn't want to be photographed, she shouldn't be running around in a skirt. Like, what kind of superhero wears a skirt? And just make it a conversation on, the attitude that some guys have when it comes to women and women's bodies, and how women should be treated. And I don't know if it was good. It might have been, especially at the time, I think it might have been come off as preachy, but
these days they'd publish that today.
They probably